are just about underway in Game 4, in which the Lakers won Sunday against Golden State. The Warriors had 8 uncontested shots that they missed. Don Nelson told us this morning, he said, hey, you know, we make that, we may be still in the ball game. Very loosey-goosey atmosphere as far as Golden State, though, today. They have nothing to lose.
Well, they want to make sure that everyone knows the pressure is on the Lakers here in this game. They are playing very loose.
Magic, shot clock already at 7. Worthy on top to Magic with 3. Tries to open it up with a 3. Byron Scott, who had a career-high 11 rebounds Sunday, comes down with the board. Magic spins. Golden State with the rebound. Early matchups, won't have a chance to look at it as Richmond goes in strong with the right hand. Richmond averaged 23 points a game during the regular season, 21 points in the playoffs so far. That includes the San Antonio series. Big pick underneath, looking for Divac. Got wide open, got behind Mitch Richmond.
Yeah, that first basket by Divac did a good job on the screen from out high. Of course, he's struggled with the flu the last couple of days. That will happen.
Chris Mullin missed a layup in Sunday's game. This time he gets it, and Mullin is on the board early.
Well, that's the shot he has to make. The first 2 shots for Golden State coming on the inside. They need to get some easy buckets, and those 2 are the kind they need.
Perkins backing up Lister. Lister trying to bump him. Mullin, the quick hand, slaps it away. Hardaway leads the 3-on-3. Richmond with the pull-up. Chris Mullin coming off that effort on Sunday, the first time in 189 games. He didn't reach double figures. There's the push. They were letting it go the first 2 trips down the court, but this one they don't. Fouls on Higgins.
You see very quickly that the Lakers will try to take advantage of the post-up abilities of both Perkins and Worthy. The last 2 times down, that's where they have gone. They're doing a good job of clearing out the floor, forcing Golden State to take them one-on-one.
Perkins left alone. He won't take the 20-footer. Now it's Mullin on Magic. Hardaway had been covering, has the baby hook in and out, and that's the kind of shots Chris Mullin missed on Sunday. Hardaway for 3, doesn't get it. Worthy with the rebound. Hardaway 16 of 43 from 3-point land already in the playoffs. Make it 16 of 44.
A couple of things you want to look for in this game. The Lakers and their ability to rebound over the smaller Golden State team. And then the other thing is how often the Lakers get to the free throw line. Those 2 areas have been heavily in the favor of the Lakers. They get to the line a lot because they like to take the ball to the basket.
Foul is on Richmond, his first personal. Played about 2.5 minutes. Lakers trail 4-2. Divac, who's been non-existent in this series, does draw the foul. Vlade, in fact, in Sunday's game, only had 13 minutes in Game 4. We mentioned he's been battling the flu.
Well, of course, when Golden State goes to the smaller lineup, he just simply cannot keep up with the unit they go with, and that is one reason why he hasn't played a lot of minutes. And as you mentioned, he hasn't really been all that effective on the offensive end. He's been getting pushed around a lot when he has the ball down low.
Saw the numbers on Vlade. But Divac tonight has 4, and we are tied at 4. 9.5 remaining in the first. Ron Thulin along with Jack Gibbons. What an exciting first game we had here on TNT. Mullins for a 2, and boy, I tell you what, he's going to come out shooting right away.
Well, that's a good sign, and he's an offensive player. He's a shooter. He knows that he has to put the shot up and has to score points for Golden State to be successful.
Now, Nelson told him, he said, listen, you're still going to play. Don't worry about it if you get 9 points. As Worthy takes it inside, and the shots that were dropping in Game 3 and 4 not going down now. They wanted a goaltend. Instead, they get the foul as Higgins takes it in strong.
The thing that Golden State must do is what you've seen from them so far here on offense in this game, and that is when they get the rebound, make sure that they beat the Lakers down the floor offensively and try to get some easy baskets.
Higgins averaging just better than 9 points a game in the LA series. On the year, average 9.5. That foul, by the way, was on Magic Johnson. That was his first team foul. It is a 4-point Golden State lead. We have played 3 minutes in the Great Western Forum. Don Nelson said he is going to throw a few new missiles at Los Angeles. He goes, I'm not going to tell you guys what they are.
Well, the first one was bringing Higgins into the starting lineup.
Worthy, who every year the past couple of years has raised his average from regular season to playoffs, has led the Lakers in scoring during the playoffs every year, gets on the board. Now, given Lister the outside shot, he takes it off the back of the iron. The Lakers on the break. Worthy, the pull-up. Magic had it, couldn't get their hands on it completely. Richmond in the paint, throws off the off-balance shot. Magic is down court all alone. Perkins finally gets it to him, maybe a little too late.
Yeah, Magic just stayed back after misplaying that rebound. But still, the Lakers isolating, going one-on-one just about every time down.
You talk about the 8 uncontested shots Golden State missed. Now LA's missing them. As Higgins gives Golden State 10, the Lakers with 6. A lot of intensity early on here. The tempo in favor of Golden State as Magic is now 0 of 4 from the floor.
Well, the way they practiced today, you mentioned they were very, very loose, and you could expect them to come out playing just that way.
Good defense. Lakers still have it. 7 on the shot clock. What a job Sam Perkins did for Mike Dunleavy. Magic Johnson said, hey, I didn't know this guy had this game. We saw him in Dallas, but we didn't know he had that low post type of game.
Well, the fact is he just hasn't been guarded by anyone his size in this series. Golden State moved Rod Higgins into the lineup to try to give them a little more size, but still Perkins should be able to post up.
LA still trying to find the answer to the riddle of the rim as Hardaway fires away from outside. It was 7:20 left in the first. Golden State still up by 4. Byron Scott.
Scott has gone a long time before picking up his first shot opportunity. They want to make sure he stays involved on the offensive end.
5 points for Lister. Richmond gets away from everyone. And Mike Dunleavy says, folks, I don't like what I see. 7:02 remaining in the first quarter. Golden State leads the Lakers by 6. They trying to get some position, so is Worthy, but Worthy about 3 or 4 feet off his right block that he likes so much. While loose, Magic comes up with it. Mullins still in the backcourt. Scott has it slapped away. What quick hands by Hardaway. Worthy, air ball.
Well, I think Worthy thought the time was running out. Golden State with an excellent job on the boards, and that basket right there will add to the confidence that Chris Mullin has been looking for the last 2 games.
An 8-point Golden State lead. LA just 3 of 14 shooting right now.
Well, they're rushing their shots, and Golden State throwing a lot of different looks at them down low. Sometimes double teaming, and sometimes allowing the one-on-one defensive play.
Perkins, a line drive a la Larry Drew on that one. Lister down low, fights up with the right hand, and we have a foul on Divac.
And that's something you don't see a whole lot of either, and that is Lister posting up down low, but I'm sure Don Nelson knows that he needs some offense from some other people. Now here is this one-on-one play that the Warriors go with this time. They have been double teaming Perkins some, forcing him to give the ball up, and that time Lister took him one-on-one.
Perkins play with a bruised left leg. Lister already 6 rebounds. He has 2 points. And AC Green's going to come in the lineup, and quickly Mike Dunleavy will put Vlade Divac down. AC Green checks in.
It is really, really interesting how Don Nelson changes his lineups around. Here's Lister starting in this game. Didn't even play in the last 3 games versus San Antonio. So he feels like keeping the Lakers guessing is a key for them winning here tonight.
Lister was 2 of 3 from the line for the playoffs coming into the game. This is both. Perkins from outside. They'll give him that shot. Well, the Lakers like to play Chris Mullin one-on-one. They feel he's the only player they can play one-on-one for Golden State.
Well, the quickness at the other positions is a problem.
Magic is hammered by Lister. He went after his head, and they're exchanging some words. Magic says, hey, he hit me in the head. And Magic, all that does is make him mad. Lister doesn't even say a word to him.
Well, Magic not upset that he got fouled. He's upset that Lister, and you'll see it right here, just goes right for the head. There's no question about it. During
Game 3, Game 4 on Sunday at Golden State. They had Run DMC, the rap group, introduce the players. The Lakers told us all that did was make Magic mad. He doesn't like having to stand around while they have these lengthy introductions. In fact, one of them remarked, Magic will probably go out and get 50 tonight. Hardaway having problems in the half-court offense. Higgins dishes off. Richmond, the baseline jumper won't go. 4:30 remaining in the first. Warriors by 5.
Now that's excellent ball movement, though, by Golden State that time.
Too many passes. Hardaway dishes to Higgins, the reverse.
Well, I like them in the open floor. Golden State getting the rebounds. As I mentioned, giving up only one shot every time down for the Lakers and then pushing it down using the quickness.
7-point Golden State lead, nearing the 4-minute mark of the first. Lakers settling for a lot of outside shots instead of banging it down low. Magic comes up with it. Green is hammered.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised at the shot selection by the Lakers so far in this game. They have had so much success going down low. Now, this is a fast break by Golden State. Just the quickness, and, of course, with Tim Hardaway leading the way, look for good things to happen. Hardaway very rarely makes bad decisions. Almost 5-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio in this series.
Checking in the Golden State's lineup, number 43, Jim Peterson, the 7th-year pro out of Minnesota. AC Green at the line, and you had a chance to speak with him today at the shoot-around about accepting his role because his stats are down this year, but he likes the position he is in for the Lakers.
Well, I don't know that he really likes it all that much, but he said he has been a role player since coming into the NBA. Every year with this team, it seems as though his role changes. This is a different one coming off the bench, and his minutes have been cut down somewhat. But he does like the fact that they're winning, and he likes that he can contribute.
Lakers just 3 of 6 from the line. Hardaway already with 7 assists. Boy, look at that move he put on Worthy. Kicks it back out. 3-pointer on the way. Good outside, inside-out basketball. Take it in, kick it back out.
Let's look and see if the Lakers try to post up down low, try to get something down low. Magic seems to be going one-on-one against Mullen.
A lot of time on the shot clock. The baby hook won't go down. Magic with another board. This time on Peterson, throws it up, doesn't get it. A lot of bumping underneath.
Golden State has to be physical. They have to be physical down low.
Higgins takes the 3.
Well, that's excellent ball movement.
Higgins, great position underneath, and he does draw the foul.
Now, excellent ball movement by Golden State. Good alert basketball, looking for the teammates, making sure that they make that one extra pass to get the open shot. They right now are keeping the Lakers guessing. The Lakers, you see it in their face, they're trying to figure out exactly what Golden State wants to do every time down. On both ends of the floor, too. That's key.
Higgins, who has played in all 8 games, started, this is his 3rd start, now has 7 points. Make it 8 perfect from the line, and now you have to wonder about Magic. He is 0 for 6, but like he told us coming into this series, he goes, listen, I may not score a lot of points, but I'll try to set the table for the others. Worthy can't complete it, though.
Well, that's the key right there. Magic really doesn't have to score for them to win, but he has to keep everyone else involved.
Higgins cannot connect from 3-point land.
I think Byron Scott needs a shot. He hasn't had one shot in this game, and that's the way it was for him in game 2.
Well, he had 5 points in that game. Since then, they've gotten the ball, and he scored. Left open, doesn't get it. The shooting woes for the Lakers continue.
Well, no open shots, though. You see the blue shirts running at those gold jerseys every time someone shoots it.
Higgins inside. The little right-handed finger roll goes down, and I'm still waiting for the Lakers to start pounding it inside, and Los Angeles wants a 20-second timeout.
Make sure that they get back defensively. Golden State, with the smaller lineup in now, will try to use the quickness to their advantage.
Halftime, Utah leading by 1 over Portland, and the Blazers make a run for it. Number 41 for the Lakers. Their first-round draft pick out of Clemson, Eldon Campbell's checked into the lineup. He was the GOAT in game 2, some said, with the foul with 30 seconds left as he fouls Chris Mullin. But boy, he has played so effectively, especially Sunday. gave the Lakers a big lift when he was in the lineup.
Usually you will see him guard Marciulionis. I think Campbell does an excellent job on the penetration that they get when Marciulionis handles the basketball, but he does play Mullen fairly well also.
Chris Mullen, who on the year was an 88% free throw shooter, misses the first. Mario Ellie has checked into the lineup, number 20. Peterson sits down. Mullen now with 9, and the lead is 9. It's been 10 years since a team has come back from a 3-1 deficit to win a best-of-7 series. Teagle, the turnaround, the pull-up, doesn't get it. Campbell overruns the rebound. Ellie has Marciulionis on the right, wisely holds up and gets the ball in the hands of Hardaway. There's that crossover dribble. Lakers collapse defensively, all inside the paint. Worthy will go up top. Magic one-on-one with Mullen, looking for Green.
Well, you see the clear out right there.
Magic has the shot partially blocked. He wanted the foul, didn't get it. Good defense by Green. Magic has a 1-on-2. Now it's 2-on-2. Magic with the left hand. The follow shot won't go by Green, and we've got a foul.
Magic really disappointed that he's not getting the calls going to the basket. You see him discussing it right there with the officials. I think, though, Golden State doing a real good job defensively, making sure that he has to change his shots up when he takes it to the basket.
That foul was on Chris Mullen, his first personal. Don Nelson wanted to make sure his team did get back defensively.
Look for Magic to play a lot of minutes. He has in this series, and of course Golden State goes with their main guns most of the time, and Mike Dunleavy feels like he has to have Magic Johnson on the floor because of Golden State's ability to run off 4 or 5 quick baskets. He feels only Magic and his ability to control the game can prevent that from happening.
Worthy sits down. Perkins comes back into the lineup, and as Perkins comes back in, Don Nelson quickly tries to match that by putting Peterson back in and taking Rod Higgins out. But as you mentioned, anytime Magic sits down, don't look for it to be a long time because he'll bounce right back up at any quick spurt by Golden State. Green now with 2. The lead is down to 7 inside of 10:45.
You can feel the tempo of the game kind of changed just a little bit until that drive. Golden State really hadn't had an opportunity to get the easy shots that they got in the first period.
But they're taking it to the hole once again. Golden State is, and they're taking it strong.
Well, I think they must get to the free throw line. I think that is one thing that they have to do to be successful. If you look at the first 4 games, they simply have not gotten to the line. Mullen taking the ball to the basket that time will get a couple free throws.
He's got the first. Mullen now already in double figures with 10. He's already exceeded his point total from Sunday. He said, James Worthy has been doing such a great job on me defensively. He reminds me of Dennis Rodman. And Worthy says, I'm not as good as Dennis Rodman because I had 20 years experience.
Well, Worthy wants all the credit for the job that he did in game 3 and 4 on Mullen. That's not an easy assignment. Mullen is so good at using the screens, and once he gets open, he doesn't need a lot of time to get the shot off.
Magic, a little showboat shot won't go down, and we've got a foul, and that will be against Golden State. I think that'll be on Mario Ellie. Ellie's first personal. Second team foul. Lakers inbound far side right in front of Gary St. Jean and Don Nelson.
Well, a key on that play, even though the Lakers had inside rebound position, they didn't get to convert it because of the quick foul.
Perkins this time kicks it back out after going inside, goes out, doesn't get it. Mullen's cherry picking on the right-hand side. Nobody sees him. Marciulionis. Don Nelson says, I wish he'd shoot more. I keep telling him to shoot all the time. He traveled with it.
Well, he took that little jump step, and of course in international basketball, he can get away with that. But he's had a great year. Marciulionis has played very, very well. Had it not been for that injury that forced him to miss, what, 30 games or so?
Games.
He would have had an even better year.
On the year, he averaged just under 11 points a ball game. Now they're starting to call a little more touch fouls.
Well, Peterson just committed to not let Perkins get down on that low box.
Golden State can't afford to let the Lakers park underneath there.
Well, watch here. Peterson's going to push him out, both hands in the lower back. And I tell you what, that's okay because they want to make sure that Perkins doesn't have the kind of game he had in Game 4 on Sunday.
Detroit does that so well. They don't allow you to set up where you want. Makes your shot about 2 or 3 feet longer than you usually take. Campbell, Lister puts up a hand, but Eldon Campbell knocks it down.
Oh, his confidence is just growing. He's getting a lot of playing time in the playoffs here.
Richmond over AC Green. I tell you, AC cannot get on any better than that. But Richmond still drills it. Teagle likes that little turnaround from there. Instead, he kicks it out. Magic for 3. Count it. Magic was 4 of 19 from three-point land in the playoffs so far. That is his first field goal tonight. He is 1 of 9, but it was a big one. Now the crowd chanting defense.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it does. It gets the crowd involved. That is the one thing that they've been waiting for Magic to make the basket.
When Golden State starts shooting outside jump shots from Lister from way out there, they may be in trouble. Magic is hammered. Crowd likes it. That foul was on Lister. That is his 3rd personal foul. We still have 8:37 remaining in the second.
Well, isn't it amazing how everything with the Lakers center around this guy on the free throw line? This crowd had been very subdued up to that point. Magic makes a couple of quick, aggressive plays. You see his numbers there and what he has meant to the Laker franchise. They love him here in Los Angeles.
I think the intangible, though, Magic doesn't try to beat the opponent now. He tries to beat the game, and I think that's one of the intangibles for Magic Johnson is we saw it in Houston, the look in his eye. He doesn't like to lose, period. They said going into Game 4, taking the bus from the hotel to the arena in Oakland, everybody was quiet. Magic said, you can say hi, but let's be intense. Fresh 24.
I think that's a good point, and it shows even more. You remember he took the ball to the basket against Alton Lister, and Lister really pounded him as he took the ball up. Could have very easily have gotten upset in that situation, gave him a look like, hey, this is not against you and I, it's the Lakers against Golden State, and this game is much bigger than both you and myself. So that's right, he is a complete, total team player.
As you mentioned, Magic and James Worthy will never sit down, at least what we've been told. At the same time, Worthy comes back in as Magic goes out. Marciulionis' first shot won't go. Gets the foul, rejected big time by Terry Teagle. Ellie inside, blocked by Campbell. What defense by the Lakers.
Now, Campbell gives them that shot blocking ability that they don't get from the center position.
I like Terry Teagle at 6'5". He's skied. His turnaround.
Well, of course, Golden State wanted goaltending on that play, didn't get it.
The lead is 2. It was 11. Mullen will come back in. Marciulionis from outside. Ellie can't get it. Again, the defense by LA.
Well, I kind of thought you would see Golden State call the timeout. If the Lakers score right here, Don Nelson might do that to try to get his team settled down.
Teagle. You have to have a timeout as LA is on a 9-0 run.
And you see them now also starting to run their fast break. Watch right here. Now, this is the block, the series. They thought they had goaltending on that play. They might have been right, I think. And here's another block, this time by Campbell, as Mario Ellie goes to the basket. And this leads to the fast break. Now, this is where the Lakers still are at their best, I feel. And that is getting out in the open floor and making positive things happen when they get the fast break opportunities.
Larry Drew is checked into the lineup for the Lakers. Drew has played in 7 of the 8 playoff games. Our score 32. 7:18 remain to be played. And one way to keep Golden State from running and getting their game in gear is score.
I'll tell you the difference right now is Golden State just simply not getting to the basket right now as they did in that first period. You haven't seen them go to the free throw line very often in the second period as well. And of course, that is an indication that they're now shooting the jump shot instead of putting the ball on the floor.
Foul was on Drew, his first personal. Hardaway, Perkins comes over for the double team. Campbell almost got a piece of it. That would have been goaltending. It's a 4-on-3 if Golden State can take advantage.
Well, that's what they need right there. Mullen needs to take the ball to the basket. He needs to handle it in a situation where they need a bucket.
Mullen with 13. Golden State back up by 2. Higgins will check back in the Golden State's lineup. Looking for Worthy down low, battling Ellie.
Still Worthy catches the ball 15, 18 feet away from the basket instead of on the own post.
Teagle, who is averaging just 6 points during the playoffs, already with 8. Mullen for 3. Teagle with the big board. Mullen had the steal, lost it, and then Ellie is whistled for the foul. That is his second. 6:11 remaining in the half. Golden State and the Lakers all tied up at 34. We're having fun. But he knows at the task at hand that the TMC trio must get at least 80 points if they expect to win.
I asked him what was the most difficult thing about playing the Lakers, and he said their experience this time of the year has been so difficult for him to realize and to handle, because everything they do, it seems the Lakers have an answer for it. He said that he is, as well as this Golden State team, gaining a lot of playoff experience. It should help them next year, but the Lakers are already there.
Hardaway gets away from Drew, but Drew will be whistled for the foul. That'll be his second personal. You talk about experience. I think that is the key that all the Portland Trailblazers told us during the regular season this year. They said, hey, last year Detroit just out-experienced us. We know what it's like now. Mullen gets Worthy in the air. The bank is closed. Teagle with another board. Mullen is third.
Mullen is always looking, though, for another Laker to come running at him. Even though he gave the head fake to get Worthy out of the play, he was looking to make sure no one else was there.
The Lakers have regained the lead by 1. Worthy, see if he goes baseline. Kicks it back out. They're going to do it again. Shot clock at 1. Worthy barely gets it off. What a rebound by the rookie, Eldon Campbell.
Oh, they thought that. That's what they like about this young player. His aggressiveness on defense and his ability to get to the offensive board.
Richmond can't answer with the 3. The Lakers are running. It's the old Showtime alley-oop. Inside, Campbell is fouled, but Teagle did the smart play.
Well, his minutes have increased, and he is just loving it. He's giving him the effort on the defensive end of the floor first. That's why they like him in the game. Watch right here how aggressively he goes up for this offensive rebound and how quickly and how high he gets up on the second jump.
3 personal fouls on Mitch Richmond. Eldon Campbell at the line. He is such a young, unassuming young man. He is just 22 years old, was the 27th overall pick. He says, listen, he goes, you know, I've been with large, loud crowds. I played against Duke at Duke. He says, I just think I'm there, no problem. Campbell misses them both. Golden State just 2 of 12 in this second quarter. Defense by Worthy, but Mullen left open for the 16-footer. Can't get it. The rookie, another board.
Boy, I tell you what, he is just taking over the game right now on both ends for the Lakers.
3 rebounds for Campbell. Now it is Drew waiting for the offense to set up as the shot clock goes inside of 10, and that'll be an offensive foul on Teagle as he was trying to draw number 4 on Mitch Richmond.
What a big call that was. Richmond with 3 personal fouls already. That could have been number 4. Look for the Lakers to continue to take him down low, try to post him up.
Chevrolet's scoreboard tonight. Portland has taken the lead over Utah by 7 as the Blazers try to wrap up that series. And of course, Chicago beating Philadelphia tonight by 5 behind Michael Jordan's 38 points, 19 rebounds. They advance to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Worthy once again doing an excellent job on Mullen.
Campbell with the rebound, hooks Mullen. The Lakers picked up 7 points while Magic Johnson was out. Teagle outside, doesn't get it. Hardaway has Mullen, and he'll have the layup.
Mullen just stayed back there that time, and I like the way he stayed with it and tried his best to find an easy shot. That really helps your confidence when you're struggling.
Byron Scott up off LA's bench. He'll come back in. Lakers lead it by 1 inside of 4 minutes. Worthy, good pass inside to Teagle.
Yeah, excellent look down low for Worthy.
10 for Terry Teagle. 3-point Laker lead. Hardaway in the paint, the high finger roll won't go down. Teagle with the board. Worthy to Campbell, and he draws the foul. He is an active player.
You'll see Perkins right here. He's going to try to take the ball to the basket. Worthy's going to square up, face the basket, force the defense to come to him, and then lay it off to Teagle, who's done a real good job of posting up down on the low post himself. Tell you the real important thing, a key thing for when you talk Worthy and the job he's done defensively on Mullen, it really hasn't taken away from what he is doing on the offensive end of the floor. A lot of times you concentrate so much in your assignment as the opponent's leading scorer that you can't get involved offensively. Worthy continues to be active on the offensive end of the floor.
Tyrone Hill, number 32, the first-round draft pick out of Xavier, checks into the lineup for Golden State. Poor Eldon Campbell, 0 for 3 now from the line, and finally corrects that. Every one of them had been off to the right. It is a 4-point Laker lead, nearing the 3:20 mark of the second quarter. Mullen trying to work through picks. Scott picks him up. His fall away. Left-hander won't go down. Tyrone Hill with the rebound, and he draws the loose ball foul.
Hill comes right into the game and gets involved in the area where he can be effective, and that is on the offensive boards.
Foul is on Magic. That is his second. Tyrone Hill was 3rd in Division I in rebounding last season. For his career, he finished 6th as the leading rebounder in Division I history. Bench scoring, the Lakers over Golden State by 17, courtesy of Terry Teagle. Only once during the regular season did Golden State's bench outscore their opponents. Hill with both. The Laker lead is 2.
Still kind of surprised offensively that the Lakers have not established an inside game.
And as you said it, they tried it, but we have a whistle and a foul. Campbell goes hard.
Well, it's pretty much been Campbell who has been active down low. He's gotten a lot of points off the offensive boards, but that time you saw him work free for the pass inside.
We've got half. They are up by 13, and you know, you and I have talked along with Doug Collins about the fact Portland plays in such spurts. That is case in point.
Yeah, just as quickly as they can run off 14, 16 points, you can see you'll see the Jazz come back and do the same thing. So I don't think that game is quite over yet.
Let's hope the game is not on the line with Eldon Campbell at the free throw line. He is 1 of 6 from the stripe. 2:45 left. Marciulionis in tight, uses that strong upper body, but he can't get the shot to go down.
Marciulionis has that ability to give the little pump fake and put the ball on the floor. He's real good at drawing the foul once he takes the ball inside. You're not going to get the ball away from him. He has those meat hooks for hands. Helps him control it as he goes in there.
Raymundus Sharunas Marciulionis, the longest name in NBA history. The numbers on him. They call him Rooney, and I don't blame him. He gets them both. That foul, by the way, was on Campbell. That was his 3rd personal foul. Tied at 40. Scott from outside. Byron Scott yet to crack the board.
I would not be surprised to see the Lakers come down the next 2 or 3 times to get and try to get Byron Scott a shot.
Holbert with his first bucket. AC Green will check into the Lakers lineup. Magic double team. Mullen steals it away, but we've got a whistle and a foul. But there is the double team that Don Nelson said he tried in game 4 and it just didn't work. This time they're trying to get something going, but they get the foul call.
Well, the reason why it doesn't work is that the Lakers, especially when they try to double up on Magic Johnson, has the ability to look over top of the trap. They come at him with some smaller players. And Magic can just still see the floor, and he picks out the players he wants to get the ball.
Magic Johnson, who not only has the playoffs to be excited about this year, also has a horse that'll be running in the Preakness honor grades, along with Los Angeles Kings owner Bruce McNall. He said when Bruce called about the horse, I just yanked out the checkbook. I'd do the same if he called me. 42 apiece. 2:05 left in the half. Marciulionis pulls the trigger early, doesn't get it, kicks it back out to Hardaway, who's yet to score.
Mullen needs to touch the ball. Mullen hasn't had the ball. Look for him to try to get him involved.
Now Scott is guarding Mullen. Worthy comes out on Hardaway. Quickness versus height. Magic fakes the double team. Hardaway for three over James Worthy.
Big shot. He needed that one.
1 for 6 now from the floor for Hardaway, but it gives the Warriors the three-point advantage.
And wouldn't you know it, came from behind the three-point line.
Worthy tries to force the ball into the hands of Green. Marciulionis, they have Mullen on the right. Hardaway with the left hand over Magic.
That's what we saw in the first period. Golden State getting the turnovers, getting the rebounds, and then getting out in the open floor and converting those opportunities.
Mike Dunleavy told us today, he said, listen, we may be up 3-1, but these guys, they can shoot the lights out of the basketball and get running. We are very concerned. Magic for three.
See, Baron Scott's not even looking for the shots. He started out slow, just doesn't have a lot of confidence right now.
Marciulionis forces up the line drive, and he does draw the foul.
Mike Dunleavy not happy with that call. He thought Marciulionis leaned in. Now here's one of those easy baskets that you saw Golden State get early in the game, but you haven't seen much of here in the second period. Hardaway does what he does best, and that is take the ball to the basket to create the easy shot.
Marciulionis gets the first as we update the Portland score for you. The Trailblazers starting out on that big run early on, and now they're up by 12 in the third. Once again, we bring you bonus coverage of that game. Trudas Marciulionis, who stays in contact with Alexander Volkov of the Atlanta Hawks. Volkov says, hey, you're starting to play well now. You're starting to bring the ball inside, kick it back outside. People are getting the shots. Teagle, who had the hot hand early, and he continues it with 12 first half points.
Worthy doing an excellent job once again, forcing Chris Mullen to put the ball on the floor.
So Marciulionis with the double pump doesn't get it. Hill with the rebound. Can he complete the play? And he does.
Mullen upset he can't get the call.
4 for Hill, a 7-point Golden State advantage. About a half a second difference between the shot and the game. Golden State's bench is up. Mike Dunleavy up for the Lakers. And that's not the call you want with 5.4 left on the game clock, 4.4 seconds on the shot clock.
Now they had the ball just where they wanted it. You see Don Nelson over there not happy at all with that foul.
Foul was on Tolbert. That is his first personal. Chris Mullen pleading his case.
What they did so well on that play was made sure that Magic Johnson didn't handle it in the last few seconds. They kept the ball away from him. They thought they had it in pretty good shape, and then the foul was committed.
Tom Tolbert takes a seat. Higgins comes back into the lineup. Tony Smith will come in. The rookie from Marquette will come in for Los Angeles to complete the final 5 seconds. Make sure nobody gets a foul as Teagle makes the first. Smith comes in. Only one team has come back from a 3-1 deficit to wins game 5 and 7 on the road. That team was the Boston Celtics when Don Nelson played on it back in the late 60s, 66, 67. He said, it was simple back then. We had Russell and Havlicek, and Russell was mad.
He got mad.
He got mad.
There's no way we were going to lose that series.
Marciulionis, they've got a shot at it. Mullen, the running right-hander, at the buzzer, it goes down. What a shot by Chris Mullen. 17 first half points, almost doubles his output of game 4. Look at it again.
Well, great way for Mullen to go into the locker room here at the half, making the big basket, a big play right here. It gives them momentum. They can come out now and build on that during the half time period here, but that's a big way to end it for Golden State.
Byron still yet to score. He's got an 0 for going. Magic with 10, Worthy with 4. But Tim Hardaway, he does have 5 points in the ball game, but all 5 came midway through that second quarter, almost late in the second quarter, and we are underway. Both teams going with the same 5 that began the game.
I don't look for Byron Scott to stay uninvolved in things offensively for the Lakers very long. I look for him to find the shot very quickly here.
Lister heated it up early for Golden State. This time he's bothered defensively by Divac. Magic quickly down court. Has it slapped away by Mullen, who gets it into the hands of Worthy.
Well, and very quickly the Lakers come out and get in the fast break.
Hardaway, Richmond, the pull-up over Vlade Divac.
Richmond had 3 fouls early in that second period. He was very smart and worked hard not to pick up foul number 4.
Now it is Mullen on Magic Johnson. Hardaway running around with Byron Scott. Lister on Perkins.
Well, this is what we thought they'd do early in this game. They didn't get anything down on the low post.
Perkins fakes once. The left-handed hook won't go as the shot clock goes off. Ball tipped around. Divac tries to keep it alive.
The Lakers still unable to establish the low post game. They had so much success in game 3 and game 4 there.
Hardaway this time doesn't wait for a quarter to warm up. He now has 7. They gave Magic the shot. Instead, he tries to take it inside as it's blocked as he goes down hard. But Worthy's there to complete it.
Now, this pace is good for Golden State. They got that early.
Inside again, it's Richmond weaving his way around. He has 12. The lead is 9.
Yeah, but only 10 seconds went off the shot clock that time. And once again, that is how Golden State wants to play. They need to get in the open floor. If they are doing that, that means they're getting easy shots.
Now low to Perkins. Lister puts his belly up against Perkins' bench. That leaves Worthy, however, open for the 17-footer, and that's no problem. When you collapse on Perkins, he's posting up down there. Worthy just sort of trailed outside. Crowd chanting defense. Warriors by 7. Mullen, boy, he's got a quick shot when he pulls up.
Well, you see he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's something that he didn't have in 3 and 4. He's really looking for his shots. That time he put the ball on the floor for a couple of dribbles and then got the quick shot.
He was so relieved to hear that James Worthy did such a good job defensively on him. He goes, I just thought I was terrible. Divac doesn't get the bounce. Lister with the rebound, outlet to Hardaway. Vlade's got to hustle down defensively. Hardaway shakes and takes it around Magic Johnson.
What a move. The penetration, the hesitation, just a little bit there, enough to get Magic off balance.
Shot. Perkins was on him and not James Worthy.
Well, they got the switch down there on the baseline that time, and Perkins with those long arms really not a problem in that matchup, but Mullins does have the quickness advantage.
Mullen, as we saw, averages 7 boards a ball game, pulls one down. 11-point Golden State lead. They trail in the series 3 games to 1. As we mentioned at the top of the show, only 4 teams have come back from 3-1 deficits. Lister, the easy 2 inside.
Oh, and Hardaway did an excellent job of pulling that ball back out. He had an opportunity to take it to the basket, pull it out, and let Lister work one-on-one.
Now Magic, one-on-one with Mullen, gets that right step, and that'll be goaltending on Lister. And I'm not so sure that ball would have been a little bit short.
Byron Scott back in the lineup, and I still look for the Lakers to try to get him involved on the offensive end. See if they find a shot for him right here.
Don Nelson says they have to shoot lights out to beat a big team, and they are doing that here in the third quarter. 79% to the Lakers, 63%. Worthy, the fall away, doesn't get it. Peterson battles Perkins for the rebound. Good job by Perkins, and he and Peterson get tangled up. Unintentional.
Peterson understands you can't give up the easy basket to Perkins that time. Perkins still with his strength almost able to make that shot.
A foul was called on Peterson. His third. 2 minutes to go in the game. It is a 3-point lead for Portland. Tell me that place isn't rocking right now.
Well, the thing I like best about the Jazz is that they never give up. You see Portland run off a lot of points, run the score up, and then Utah comes right back. And, of course, with John Stockton in that starting lineup, he is such a competitor. He keeps them right in the game.
Take on the characteristic of their coach, Sam Perkins. 3 points here in the second half. He has 7 for the game. His playoff average, 18, which is 5 better than his regular season average. And Golden State lead is down to 7. We are inside of 3 minutes. Hardaway being guarded by Magic. Now the switch. Worthy goes over to Peterson. Perkins picks up Mullen. And we've got a foul against the Lakers. That foul was on Teagle, his second.
Well, Teagle got called for the same thing that Hardaway got called for on the other end. He's trying to force Golden State a little bit farther out on the floor.
The double team by Magic on Richmond. Somebody's got to be open. It is Hardaway.
Hardaway shuffled his feet that time.
Got away with the
He's
walk.
so quick, though. The officials didn't know.
There's that crossover dribble, and he gets the shooter's roll. 8 for Hardaway in the second half, 13 for the ball game, and it is back to a 9-point advantage.
Was there anyone quicker off the dribble than this guy?
Not that I have seen.
Now there's Baron Scott.
Over Hardaway.
Now there's Baron Scott. Well, they have been waiting for him to find the shot. You hear the reaction of the crowd.
You were hoping, if you're a Laker fan, that Scott would get a couple of easy baskets, get his rhythm going, open up his shooting. Inside of 2 minutes. Richmond on Scott. Pushes Scott down, and Richmond uses the glass.
Now Scott with the flop. Good no call by Ronnie Nunn.
9-point Golden State lead. Lakers trying to wrap it up. Go to the Western Conference Final for the 9th time in 10 years. But Golden State having something to say about it now. Higgins to Richmond over Teagle's outstretched hands. What a night for Mitch Richmond. 20 points so far.
Yeah, but give Higgins credit. Higgins saw the defense collapse on him and found him in the corner for the easy shot.
The biggest lead for Golden State tonight has been 13. It is 11 now. Magic inside, and you just almost expect Magic to begin to take this game over. Hardaway left wide open. The shot is short. Here comes Magic. Campbell set to check in for LA. They're clearing it out for Johnson. His spin move won't go. And now Golden State with a 5-on-4 inside. We've got an offensive foul called. An 8-point Golden State lead inside of 9 minutes. In game 2, Golden State snapped a string of 12 straight playoff losses here in LA, dating back to 1969. Hardaway for 3. Perkins with the rebound. Number 11. They're giving Scott the shot. He takes it. Campbell for the follow. Oh, my goodness.
And he got fouled on the play. Oh, the young guy is really playing well. He has been the life for the Lakers when they've needed a big play. He has been there.
He did it in game 4 Sunday. Mike Dunleavy felt he really gave the team a lift. Boy, he fought through a pick by Peterson. Mullen, the follow-away, can't get it to go. Rebound is loose. It belongs to the Lakers with 8:01.
Well, watch how aggressively Campbell comes in. Byron Scott still struggling offensively. Now look at Peterson. Gets him on the arm that time. The Lakers wanted an opportunity for the three-point play.
Mike Dunleavy talking to Ronnie Nunn saying, hey, watch Los Angeles' illegal defense. Worthy. Higgins on him. Back to Worthy. Higgins on his back. Foul number 5.
Well, the Lakers right now going to what has worked best for them in this series, and that is establishing things on the low post. A 3-second
violation. They changed the call. It is not a foul. It's a 3-second violation. One official signaled a foul. The other signaled 3 seconds. So they overruled Still the 5th personal foul on Higgins. He's back to 4. What a break for Golden State.
Well, they need to take advantage of it. That's the way you can tell if it's a break or not, and they do.
Hardaway with 16 points, 11 here in the second half.
Well, that's a huge call.
Oh,
huge
my
play.
goodness. Scott fires away.
Oh, it's going to be important for Byron to step up and make these shots down the stretch. They're going to be leaving him to help out down low.
Hardaway gets some help. Richmond to the hole. Over the outstretched hands of Sam Perkins.
What a move to the basket.
24 points for Richmond. He has not made a trip to the free throw line.
Well, illegal defense once again by Golden State. They get away with it. No, there's the call.
You called it, Jack.
Well, it was. They were really confused. The Lakers did a good job of keeping the ball moving, making sure it didn't stop to force the call.
Magic Johnson will go to the line, and Don Nelson wants the call to go both ways.
Now, Magic steps up and takes this technical shot and makes it. I think the reason why you saw Byron Scott step up there the time before was because Mike Dunleavy wanted him to become involved in the game. A free throw, no matter what you do to get a point, really has a way of helping you out. Scott missed that one, and he missed the next 2 shots from the field.
24 for Magic Johnson, only 14 for James Worthy. Byron Scott with 4 for the Lakers. Mullen with the push. That is his 4th personal foul.
Well, the story right now for Golden State is that when Magic goes down on the low post in a one-on-one situation, they're going to allow Mullen to play him straight up. It seems as though every time Worthy or Perkins gets down there to post up, they're going to double up on him.
Good job defensively on Mullen in the second half. He has scored only 1 field goal, 17 in the first. Scott to the hole, has it swatted away, and here comes Hardaway. 3 on 2. Hardaway, Richmond, and Lister. Richmond, the running right-hander, is short.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. Richmond wanted to give it up. He was already looking for someone to pass it to.
Scott being hounded by Hardaway and Richmond. Somebody for the Lakers has to be open.
Golden State looks tired right now.
Playing a lot of minutes. Magic with 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't get it. Campbell, the rookie.
Oh, what a game. What a game he is having for the Lakers.
We talked about at the top of the show how every game in this 4-game series, somebody different has stepped forward for Los Angeles. It is Eldon Campbell tonight.
It's interesting in watching Golden State. All the eyes continue to look up at the clock. It's almost that they feel the run from the Lakers is going to come.
Magic touched it, barely got a hand on it. He doesn't argue the call as Golden State has a new 24-second clock with 5:21 on the game clock. Mike Dunleavy doesn't want this to go another game. Anything can happen in the playoffs. An injury, a player gets tossed for fighting. You just don't know. There's too many intangibles.
Yeah, a lot of reasons why they want to end it right now. I think the big reason is the fact that Portland beat Utah, and now they have an opportunity to sit back and wait.
Magic had Campbell streaking down the right side. Scott for 3. Here come the Lakers. 5:06. Listen to the crowd. It is a 2-point lead. There's Byron Scott. Still has taken only 9 shots. Only 7 points, but the last 3 were the biggest of this playoff series for Byron Scott.
Well, he has a tendency to step up and make the big shots. You know that.
5:06 remaining to be played. The Lakers 1 game away from advancing into the Western Conference Finals against the Portland Trail Blazers. Congratulations to Rick Adelman and Jerry Sloan of Utah for a great season. Richmond from outside doesn't get it. Rebound, Magic Johnson. Here come the Lakers. 4 on 2, 5 on 2. Worthy doesn't get it. Boy, they had a chance there, Jack, to tie the game up. It was a 5 on 2, and they couldn't convert it, but they did get the foul.
Well, they got the foul, but did you see Magic Johnson go in there and get the rebound, kept it in his hands as he always does, and ran the fast break to perfection. 4 on 1 that time.
Mitch Richmond just looked over at us, rolled his eyes. The foul trouble, Lister, Higgins, Peterson, and Mullen with 4, Campbell with 5.
Yeah, Campbell with those 5 personals, but he's gotten every one of them playing very aggressively.
The Lakers have not missed a free throw here in the second half. We are tied at 94. It is the 6th tie of the ball game. How much does experience play a factor now?
If it stays this close, you'll see the Lakers win it. They will find a way to win the basketball game.
Well, the Doug Collins theory, first 1 to 100 usually wins. Let's see. Lakers have a chance to take the lead since early in the second.
Watch the execution down the stretch here now for the Lakers.
Perkins, the left-handed shot goes down.
Yeah, they will take advantage of those things, the things where they are strong. Posting up down low is one of the areas in this series where they've been very effective.
First lead since 37-34, and the Lakers can up it with under 4 minutes left to be played. Now Golden State with the double team on Magic. Lakers taking their time. Scott. Campbell keeps it alive.
Boy, oh boy, what a job he has done on the boards.
He can talk about playing at Duke. It doesn't compare to tonight.
Well, this, of course, his home crowd. When he went into Duke, he was not in that situation. He's building on this noise.
Worthy. Tim Hardaway. What a drive. He is taking control of Golden State's offense.
See, the trap's coming in every time it gives the Lakers a 3-on-2 situation.
And that'll be a foul on Terry Teagle. His score. 1:10 left, a 1-point LA lead.
Jake O'Donnell looks over at Don Nelson and says, back up away from there. And Don looks down, realizes he's out at the scores table.
Looking
Watch
at
this
it again.
drive. Watch this effort. Hangs in the air long enough. Perkins comes over, gives a good effort defensively, forces him to change the shot up. A nice touch, touches all the rim, but still gets it to go.
Both teams taking their time coming down the other end, and Jake O'Donnell may have had the greatest line of the playoffs. He goes, come on, let's play a game. Higgins, 7 of 8. Add another to that. 8 of 9 now from the line. 17 points for Higgins. He has played well for Golden State. We are tied, nearing the 1-minute mark of overtime. Good job by the Lakers on the trap.
Yeah, Magic just sees over it too well.
He tries to shake Marciulionis. Scott inside, the acrobatic move. Magic with the rebound, but we've got a foul. Higgins is 5th personal foul.
And Magic will get 2 shots on this. Baron Scott, you see him get bumped right there. And they're going to give Magic 2 shots right here. Don Nelson thought the foul came down on the floor. Yeah. And I agree.
Well, Magic just tried to do the continuation, just throw it up at the last minute. Now the officials are meeting. And they did change the call. Wisely changed the call.
Yeah, I agree with that call. I thought the whistle blew long before Magic got in the act of shooting.
Oh, yes. Good job by the officiating crew. But still, the Lakers got a new 24, and they can get a 2-for-1 again.
And look at how well the Lakers are spreading the floor.
Scott to Magic.
Oh, that's excellent movement.
He's got Worthy. There it is.
Now, that's great. That's the way it's supposed to be handled.
26 for Worthy. It is a 2-point LA lead with 38.7 seconds left to be played in overtime.
How Golden State has been able to stay in the game. 1 rebound in 6 minutes.
The follow-away won't go down. Teagle taps the rebound to himself. It's still loose. Worthy's got it. And we've got a pushing foul. And Magic shows a lot of excitement. Marciulionis is whistled for the foul.
Now Magic leads this team in a lot of ways. You don't see a lot of emotion. Now I would like to have had a better shot in this situation. Hardaway taking it, falling away from the basket in the corner to scramble here, and you'll see Worthy get pushed out of bounds here.
And the Lakers will get the ball back. Worthy 3 of 3 from the line. He has 27 points. 28.1 on the game clock. 24 for Golden State on the shot clock. 4.1 difference. But it may be academic if Worthy can complete this. Still time left. Ball tipped on the rim. And we've got a timeout. Has a 3. Hardaway has a 3, and Higgins has a 3 for Golden State. Perkins on Hardaway, a mismatch. Hardaway just blows right by him for the 2. Now, do they foul quickly? Hardaway puts a shoulder on Magic. He gets it over the defense. A 1-point lead, and they foul with 11.7 seconds left. Do you think they should have fouled a little bit earlier?
I think they did just what they wanted to do. They wanted to try to run at him, try to get him in a trap real quick to try to force the turnover. And when they saw they were not going to get that, they fouled. I think Don Nelson wanted to see if they could come up with the steal beforehand. Still plenty of time left to come down and set up for the good shot.
Byron Scott, 13 of 16 in the playoffs from the line. Make it 14 of 17 as Tolbert and Tyrone Hill for rebounding come in for Golden State. Marciulionis and Higgins sit down.
Don Nelson is always thinking and brings those guys in. They haven't played much at all in this game, but knows a miss here. The rebound is crucial. Get some size in the lineup.
Byron Scott. The Lakers by 2. The Lakers by 3. Golden State wants to talk about the last 11.7 seconds. He does get it into Richmond. Richmond for 3. Oh, doesn't get it. Tipped up by Higgins. The Lakers have it with 5 seconds left. Marciulionis has to commit the foul.
Well, you see Golden State right here. They go for the shot. I really think they probably could have gotten a better shot. That's the shot you take with 2 or 3 seconds on the clock. Byron Scott stays active, comes up with the rebound, forces the foul, and the Lakers can put it out of reach right here.
Scott 2 of 3 from the line. With 5.4 left in overtime, it is a 4-point Laker lead. For the 9th time in 10 years, if they hold on, which they probably will, they'll advance to the Western Conference Finals. That'll get underway Saturday, Game 1 at Portland. This is it. A great season for the Golden State Warriors, and Don Nelson comes to a disappointing end as the Lakers defeat the Warriors 4-1. What a season for both those coaches. An excellent job for Golden State's Don Nelson, 44 and 38 during the regular season. Nobody even thought that they would come this far in the playoffs, and they did. But the Lakers win it in overtime, 124-119.